welcome back to our live coverage of our 2018 Day of Giving. What you just saw was an amazing season from our, wait for it, NYCHSFL AA Division champs who went undefeated 11-0. That's a mouthful. Joining me now to talk about their super successful season, please welcome two seniors from our undefeated varsity football team this season, Brendan Higgins and Patrick Horinsky. Guys, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Awesome to have you here. This was an amazing season for you guys. But before we get to the season, give us a little info on yourselves, what you do here.
Well, obviously I'm a senior here at Kellenberg, and other than football, I'm on the green team, which helps organize and set up for blue and golds.
I'm a Marinus mentor. I teach prep at St. William the Abbot Parish. I am a class rep. I do sodality, and I'm also on green team.
All right, now tell us about this fall season. An amazing season for you guys. How many times in history has the varsity football team gone undefeated? Do we know?
Never.
Never? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you guys just played an awesome season. So give us the background on this season. Walk me through it. What was it like?
It was a roller coaster, going from 1-8 junior year to an 11-0 season, undefeated champions. It was just an amazing season. Couldn't take anything back. Never.
Pat.
It was special. I mean, not too many kids get to go out of their senior year like that, so it's definitely something that I'm going to have for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so at what point in this season did you realize, hey, we're doing really good. This team is something special?
Well, coming into the season, we knew we were going to mesh well with the juniors, and then our scrimmage versus Chaminade, which is a AAA team, which is the league above us. They're for the better teams, and we were competing with them and giving them a run for their money, which is obviously a big rivalry, and we knew that we weren't going to play Chaminade again, so we really left everything out on that field. And then week 4 was obviously when we played Fordham Prep, and we beat them, and we knew that was going to be the preview of the championship, so that was a big win.
And Pat, how about you? What point in this season did you realize, hey, this is something special?
After we finished the regular season undefeated, so 8-0, defeating Moore Catholic, I knew that there wasn't a team in the league who was going to be able to stop us, so that was when I realized, all right, listen, it's just a few more weeks, let's push through, we got this.
That championship game we saw right before we came on the air here, what's going through your mind during that game? I can't imagine the amount of whatever you're going through. What's going through your mind?
Well, after we opened the game with an interception by Aiden Fitzgerald, and then Jordan DeLucia ran in a 70-yard touchdown, I was excited because I knew we came to play, and you can't really ask much more out of your team.
So many different emotions, going from the locker room jitters to the laser focus during the national anthem. And then once you score that first touchdown, you kind of feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. And then going into halftime, that Fordham Prep got a big touchdown drive, putting the score at 21-19. And then after we got that touchdown, after the second half, I knew that it was our time.
And both of you are seniors. This must be what an amazing way to go out your last season playing here at Kellenberg. What kind of memories do you take away from all of this?
Well, since freshman year, we've always been a very strong team, but to see all the work over the 4 years to pay off like that, it really just lets you know that what you're doing is for a purpose, and I couldn't be happier with how it ended.
Not only does it create good memories, it creates awesome friendships that I wouldn't even call them my friends, I call them my brothers.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, a lot of people on the show today have been talking about family, and with your team, what kind of family bond do you form, especially a season this successful?
It's unbreakable. It's something you'll never forget for the rest of your lives. We'll tell our grandkids and future generations about it.
Yeah.
When you're thrown into a room with a bunch of guys who you've never played with before with the 2 different grades, working together during tryouts when it's hot, when people are getting dehydrated and you're pushing through, that's where you find out who's really there for you. So it's like Brendan said, it's just unbreakable.
Yeah, and as I said, what a way to go out of high school. Hey, my football team went undefeated, right, 11-0. As we said, you guys are seniors. You're graduating. What are the plans for next year?
Next year, I'm going to Malloy College. I'm staying home, and I'm studying nursing.
Hey, that's fine. Staying home is fine.
Yeah. I'm going to SUNY Maritime. I'm studying mechanical engineering, and I'm going to be playing football for 4 more years.
Nice, awesome. Now I got to ask you guys, what's the secret? You know, you guys have been featured in the media. There have been articles about you guys online. People have quoted you guys to quote. This is not my quote. This is a quote saying that you guys went from rags to riches. All right, so what's the secret?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
It was the team chemistry.
A bunch of hard work on the off season. A lot of leadership. If it weren't for leadership, I don't think we would have the season we did. A bunch of people stepping up and doing a good job.
And in what part of this, what part does your faith play in the success of your team?
Every game before tip off, we would always pray, and then after every prayer, we would end it with an Our Lady victory prayer for us. So I feel she was always there with us.
For me, coming out of a 1-8 season, it's tough to not want to give up. So just believing in yourself and in your teammates and in everything, the school, God, that's what helps push you through. That's what gets you through.
And to ask both of you guys, you know, throughout your 4 years here, you've had a whole high school education here. Through all your experiences, why should someone choose to give back to Kellenberg Memorial?
Just the friendships that are created here, the education, not only that, the friendships you make, like I said before, just unbreakable, something that's you're never going to experience anywhere else.
And Pat?
I think anyone who's come to Kellenberg, graduated from Kellenberg, still in Kellenberg will tell you there's no place on the island or really anywhere like Kellenberg. It's so unique here. It's just you're so comfortable from the second you step in as a 7th or 8th grader touring, and I think that really speaks volumes for the school itself.
Definitely. And to ask you guys one last question, kind of going back off of your 4 years here, one word to describe your entire Kellenberg experience and why, Brendan?
It's a roller coaster, you know. Freshman year, you go from never taking a trimester before and sometimes not even finishing like me, to a senior year full of confidence and that stressful first trimester of trying to get in colleges, applications, and dueling with athletics, balancing those two out. It's a roller coaster, but it's a good roller coaster. It's a fun time.
Patrick?
I would say just special because, I mean, like I said before, there's nothing like it. So, or I guess unique also because I've gone to Catholic school my whole life, and through it all, I haven't been surrounded by as many people who are so in touch with their faith like here at Kellenberg.
All right. Thanks, guys, for being here. Before we do anything else, we want to reveal some of our donors who have graciously supported us so far today. So I'll read a few. You guys will read a few. I'll start here. I got a couple. We'd like to thank Kathleen and Patrick McHugh, who are current parents, generously donating $500. Nancy and Peter O'Connor, also current parents, also donating $500. Robert Bonpastore, who's a current parent, donating $50. Joseph Suhavsky, a current junior, class of 2019, donating $25. We thank you for that. And Bridget Keller, who's an alumni from the class of 2002, donating $100. Guys.
From here, we have Kelly Byrne-Krogan, who is an alumni from the class of 2002, donating an amount of $25. Amanda Green, alumni and faculty member from the class of 2011, donating $50. Michael Mongelli, current and alumni parent, donating $100 with a little comment saying, "Go Firebirds." Thank you for that. Anthony Catrone, alumni from the class of 1997, donating $300. Sean Crowley, current parent, donating $100. Alfonsina Cava, current parent, donating $100. And Gary Jansen, alumni and current parent from the class of 1988, donating $500 with a little note saying, "God bless all you do." Thank you for creating such a great home for all the students. Thank you very much.
And we have Casey Grosso, an alumni from 2006, donating an amount of $20.06. Brian Naughton, an alumni from the class of 97, donating an amount of $100. Stephen Collins, a current parent, donating $250. Chris and Kim Barnacosa, and Chris is a faculty member at St. Martin de Porres Marinus School. Robert Sweet, a current parent, donating an amount of $100, and that is on behalf of Robert Sweet, the class of 2020. The DeLucia family donating an amount of $250, and Colleen Kearney, an alumni from 1993, donating $250.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Before we continue and move on, we have a message from Coach Kevin Hannafin, the head coach of the varsity football team. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today because he's coaching a girls Latin school lacrosse game as we speak. So, Coach Hannafin, take it away.
I'd like to take a moment to speak about this past football season. We had probably the best season in school history. We had an 11-0 record, winning a AA championship, first perfect season in the school history. And I just want to talk really about the players that made that happen. And before we go any further, we really have to talk about the 2016 season. 2016, class of 2019, the sophomores were having an unbelievable season on the JV level, winning a AA championship, pretty much running away with it. The 2018 student athletes, as juniors on the varsity, were not having as much success. They ended up with a 1-8 season. But I will tell you, never once did it look like they were going to give up on it. They worked really hard. They fought to the end. We probably played our best football the last couple of games of the season, and I think it's because of the way that Kellenberg Memorial treats its teams. We celebrate our victories here. We celebrate our championships here, but we don't discard or abandon seasons that don't have that kind of result. And I think that's really important because in 2016, a 1-8 football team had 1,000 people at homecoming. You know, last year we probably had 1,500 people. We have the support, and when you put a talented group of juniors with a committed and strong leadership out of the senior group, anything was possible. And to go a perfect season is unbelievable. It's done very rarely in athletics, and I'm really proud of those kids. They worked hard. They represented the school, they represented their families, and they represented themselves with class and dignity. And you know, we won like champions, the way that Kellenberg wants you to win. And I'm really happy that, you know, I had the opportunity to experience it. And I would never want to work anywhere else. I feel it's really important that we give back to Kellenberg Memorial because Kellenberg has given so much to all of us. I'm a coach here 29 years. I've had great opportunities. I've had great support of the administration. I'm a father of 2 daughters that are alumni here. They were given great opportunities, great experiences here. They both went on, had great college careers, academically, athletically. They're both professional women now. And the one thing I will say is they were prepared for those challenges after they left here. And that's a credit to this institution. And I think it's our obligation as people that have enjoyed success to give back, because every year we're better than we were the year before, and that's because of everybody trying to make us better, trying to do a better job. And I think it's an obligation of someone who did receive that to give to the next generation. So for me as a parent, or my daughters as alumni, I believe we should be giving back so that the next group of kids coming through are going to have the same experience and go on and be productive Christians in this world and be positive people in what we need.
Thanks so much to Coach Kevin Hannafin there, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today, but sends that video message. So we want to thank him for coming on in. We want to thank the gentleman from the team, Brendan Higgins, Patrick Horinsky. We thank you guys. We wish you the best of luck in college and beyond. We hope you will stay near to the Kellenberg family. Before we reveal our total so far, we do want to update you on the participation. Which grade is participating the most. So here's the leaderboard. In third place, the class of 2003. Awesome. In second place, class of 1997. and still holding that first place spot. My class 2017. You got this, guys. That's so awesome. So we have 577 donors so far, which is nearing our goal of 700. So let's get to that goal. Let's surpass it. See what we can do on our day of giving. And we've had 357 new donors, which is even greater. All right, so let's reveal our day of giving total so far. Let's reveal it. $55,364.42. We thank you guys for joining us, highlighting our varsity football team. You are going to want to come back with us at 6 o'clock as we get ready to conclude our 2018 Day of Giving. We'll show you what our future has in store as we welcome our future Firebirds. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a packed last show. You're going to want to stay tuned as our 2018 Day of Giving continues.